G'day everyone. Just watched a video from Happy Handgunner about mass shootings and that. And as much as I'm an outsider over here in Australia, it definitely affects what's going on here as it would everywhere else in the world. And an example of that was classic. Was last Friday I was having smoko, that's morning tea, at a little shop next to my work. An American lady walked past. To me, sounded maybe like a strong Californian-ish sort of accent. And there was a guy at the end of my table, and we were sitting outside. And when this American lady spoke to her little child, the bloke at the end of the table said, "Fuck off back to America." Fuck off back to school shooting America, you fuckhead. And then he looked at me as if he was all macho and proud, and he just said the right thing and said, "Can you believe these fuckwits sell fully automatic machine guns to 18-year-olds at Walmart?" Okay. And I just turned to him and said, "Mate, they don't. You're wrong." And then we had this little backwards and forwards thing, and everything that he got his facts from was what you hear on the news, and every part of his argument was 100% wrong, and he didn't want to continue the conversation when he was wrong. I didn't let him, okay? I forced him to be part of a conversation that he had no argument to come back with, and told him it's a way bigger problem than the AR-15. Okay, so I'm not going to try and get into the nitty-gritty of what my opinion is solely about mass shooting. It's too difficult. I believe it's a more, let's go away from the shooting side of it to the pressure cooker that we're all in. I watched a video last night at a mate's house, a doco about some place, I believe it was in Ohio or something, that used to be a GM manufacturer, and now they got turned into a glass windscreen manufacturing place, Chinese one. Okay, and that was, if you haven't seen it, watch it. I don't know what it's called, but we're just in this pressure cooker. It doesn't matter whether you're in America, you're in Australia, you're in China. You see what the people in China are dealing with. Whether you're in Ukraine, Russia right now, sitting in a Russian tank, getting told to go over there, and you're the guy in Ukraine with a Javelin or a MLAW or some other anti-tank thing, and you're gonna hit that guy who's in that pressure cooker in that little tank, right? We're getting squeezed from all sides, So I feel it myself. I feel like I don't have enough time in the day to achieve anything. I feel constantly drained, constantly tired, and it's never enough. I'm getting pulled from, everybody wants me to do something, okay? I've got way too many commitments, not enough time. I'm just physically tired all the time. I'm overworked, underpaid. I spend way too much time traveling. I've got bills left, right and center. I've got a missus and family that they want to go and do things every weekend and blow money that we don't have. I've got other friends. It's like I've got too many friends, and it's crazy to think that you've got too many friends. You've got too many friends that want to share good times and compassion and love and that with you. And now I feel like I'm letting everyone down because I don't have time in the day to even sleep in on a Sunday morning. I got up early because I couldn't, I just wake up and it's like every other day, it's just the normal grind, wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm sitting out here now. It's probably about 7:30 in the morning. The birds are out flying around, making a lot of noise. The sun's just sort of poking through behind you. I had to get into a hard angle to get the sun away from me. It's like everything's against us, I've got a lot of things that I've got to do today, and I just don't have any chance in even achieving half of what I need to do in my only day off. You know, got a good friend who allegedly spent heaps of, I was with last night, and allegedly he's all suicidal. I didn't know. No one gives me any hints. But his missus talks to my missus, and I don't even find out till I get home, and then I'm some asshole because I didn't ask him about and have a chat to him about being suicidal. How am I even meant to know if no one even tells me? And then I turn around, well, he's on prescription drugs. He's a chronic alcoholic, smokes weed, has all of these other problems. He has 5 kids and grandkids, and he's on the same pressure cooker as me. And we are all in the same pressure cooker. In this video from America last night I was watching, these people are working 2 jobs on what we wouldn't even, in Australia, we wouldn't even turn up to work for those sort of shit hours and shit pay, you know. So, but at the same time, in Australia, I'm in that position where a lot of people I know wouldn't turn up to work for the shit pay that I've got and the hours and the driving that I do. Yet, we have Brazilians and other people from other parts of the world who have got way less than us, and they're just chomping at the bit trying to... I basically work with Portuguese and Brazilians and people from other countries that would love to do my job, you know. So I just see this as a, you know, these mass shootings and school shootings and all the other troubles in the world are, you know, no wonder there's all these things going on. Obviously it's a absolute terrible thing that someone's going in and shooting, especially, like, you know, if anyone dies, it's terrible. So going into a school, shooting the innocent, the only thing that I can see is it's some type of a protest at society, and this is, I guess, where I'm alluding to. Society and the way that I'm just going to call it a pressure cooker. The way that we're all set up now, from insurances, registrations and taxes, and the costs of living, fuels going up, all of these things, they're man-made problems that are just coming down from every single angle. It's like we're the nucleus of a thing, and we're getting it's like I'm a voodoo doll and I'm getting pinned from every single side, and someone's always trying to steal something. Someone's trying to rape money from me from a new little orifice, you know. So things have to give, you know. Only if, as bad as it might be, only if these people who were going to do these terrible acts, they're aiming at they're taking it out on the wrong targets. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's probably bad enough, but holy shit, like, what do we do? I've wanted to ask some American friends of mine, like, what do we do? But I know they don't have the answers. None of us have got the answers. We need a whole paradigm shift in the bloody universe. And, you know, this has been on the tip of my tongue especially since that that guy at the end of the table last week said that to that American chick. So now that's bullying in itself on someone who I could tell that she's a leftist, anti-gun, sort of gun-hating American who probably is over here for the leftist lifestyle. Okay, number one, don't bring your leftist fucking shit here. We don't need it. It's already bad enough here. Number two, she just got attacked for the actions of some other prick that she obviously wouldn't like. She walked away and turned the other cheek, so to speak, and walked the other way. So she's now a victim of something from some fuckwits done over there, and now she's getting bullied over here by another fuckwit who doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about, because the only thing that he knows is what's on the fucking media and the fucking TV. And I think that is a major, major, major issue. and I keep saying it, and probably 1 in 2 videos I do, turn the fucking TV off. Stop watching you fucking media shit, and get outside and start living, you know. We have to change, and the only way we're going to change is by all of us individually coming together, and, you know, we're all sharing this world, you know. So, I don't know. I guess get behind these freedom rallies. If you don't have time, I understand. I turn up to all of these rallies and I have no time. Going to these rallies, that even just puts all my other spare time behind. And it's not about just going to rallies. Go to a rally and speak to people. I'm going to my local stand in the park meeting shortly. Okay, this is going to be a subject I'm going to be talking about. Hell, I've got fruit trees full of fruit that I should be picking, and I wanted to pick them while I was doing the video, but with the wind and the birds and stuff, I knew that you wouldn't even be able to hear me. So I'm starting to rant. I'm gonna leave it here, but more of us make these videos, start making these conversations. You know, we have to shelve a little bit of our own personal time to get these things across. Let's start talking about it. All I have to do is start a conversation or evolve a conversation. So who dares wins, boys. Let's we got to come together and we got to do something, because what happens there, that affects everyone there, but it affects the whole world. And I ended up in arguments over shit that happens over there. So love everyone. Good on you guys.